I'm not dying in a room with a fairy spot. Alright. I am going to let myself die once because I want to test against his behavior. So first of all, looking good. I was so worried things would break. Well, let's see. Are they going to break? That's a lot of unhappiness. The thing is, that's an identical error to last night's stream, so I already have an idea of where to look for that at least. Well, you guys get to see when I'm looking weird off to the side. You can actually see what the weirdness is. Oh god, it's going nuts. So he is supposed to be more aggressive for having the candle active. Oh yeah, he's more aggressive. He's doing like phase 2 attack patterns right now at the start of the fight because I have the candle active. He knows his own weakness, so he knows to go hard if you're using it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's going hard. You put so many still like... Okay. I mean, I don't need to let him kill me at this rate. Jeez. This is like the challenge mode of a Gentum. Fight him without using the candle, but have the candle active. That's Agentum's challenge mode because he uses his most aggressive patterns while he uses his most aggressive patterns for having the candle active. But of course, the candle is also his weakness. So obviously, if you use the like, I could have wiped the floor with him right there if I actually tried to kill him with the candle. But what's the fun with that? This boss is too fun to cheese to death. You can cheese him to death. But I am going to opt for, I don't know, good old Swordy. I should test his shield. Oh, God. So the gimmick is, well, at least with one of his attacks, when he holds the hammer out to the side before he spins at you, you want to run the opposite way of where he's holding it. Because that indicates the way he's going to start spinning. He is actually tough like this. He takes a lot of hits. The hammer does not hit him that hard. Other items hit him much harder. You know what? Actually, I don't even know what the other items do to him. Okay, cover my bases here. That boomerang doesn't stun him. Okay, so you can't hurt him with that. And obviously you can hurt him with the hammer. Gotta love the Dragon Quest IV music. Oh, yeah, he's phase 2, actually. He's doing his phase 2 patterns. And this is the first boss in my quest that has legitimate patterns. Oh, God. Instead of just, like, aimlessly, like, truly randomly choosing his attack patterns, he actually has patterns where he does this attack, then this attack, then this attack in sequence. Yeah, every one of my bosses has a weakness. Like, you should be able to beat every one of my bosses in this quest. Not easily, but you shouldn't struggle that hard. He is very fun, though. I very much like this boss. Because technically, if you could get the patterns down and, like, manage him properly... I've had fights with him that were super clean. You know, it's just... Like, yeah, you can get put in unfortunate situations, but most of it is self-inflicted. Oh, like, there was no excuse for that. I shouldn't have gotten hit by that. Like, his patterns are super consistent. I think he is actually resistant to the hammer. Like, he himself is resistant to the hammer. Oh, God. Oh, you're still doing stuff. Spinning. Dang it, and he yeeted me. Nice throwing stuff. Keeping the arena mostly clean. Oh, he's choosing this pattern. Oh, he's spinning too. I was not paying attention. And we kept backing up for some reason. I love this guy. Such a fun fight, man. By far my favorite. So he's hands down my favorite boss. But there's a boss later on that I like a lot because it's just chaotic and it's funny. He's fun but frustrating, yeah. Hammer killed him quicker? Hammer killed him quicker. He should not be weak to the hammer, and the hammer doesn't do... Well... Interesting. So, that blue soldier here... That's not good. Also, the hammer apparently one-shots the ropes. That means that they're weak to it. Clearly, Octoroks aren't weak to it. Good lord. This cave right over here has a thing for it. Yeah, that's a hard piece. The thing to the left is unimplemented. The fact that guard didn't show up does not make me concerned that this isn't going to work. The forge, level 4. I might even get to Sweltering Iron Mine tonight. There's actually this thing up here that I can do. This is a relatively new thing. Oh, 2 shots those things. The hammer is really valuable. I definitely did want to make the hammer like a very viable weapon because the hammer is tough to use. Like, you can easily get wiped out if you try to use it more than you should because of how long it takes to charge up. Nice. So that's like an hour and 40, and then Sweltering Iron Mine is a tiny dungeon. So I think I'll be able to get there. Okay, so this is actually a really fun puzzle. There basically is one solution to this, at least that I've found. Okay, and there's only one and that one solution literally starts with the first rock push. You push the first rock wrong, you're stuck. And I have now revealed the solution. If you do not start... Well, okay, that was a waste of time. If you do not do it that particular way, there is no other way through this. The heart piece I'm about to get, you used to be a post-level 2 one, but it was a heart piece that you could get with the ladder, but had a hammer shortcut. And then Zach was like, well, what's the point of the hammer? The point originally was because... I figured if you got it after... It basically is a secret where you can get it early, but if you wait until later, it's easier to get. But at the same point, it's like, well... Oh, and you can't hit that from there. That's good. Yeah, so I was in here earlier, but I couldn't actually get this because I forgot that not only is there a hammer shortcut, but there's actually... Like, you can't get it without the hammer. Okay, I think that's literally all I can do, and... Y'all wouldn't know because Mr. Man decided to not exist. Period. Also, there's a thing I can do up here. But I have to go back to the tower. So do you remember that guard in the tower that said he's going to go back to Verity and rest after he gave you the soldier's boomerang? That's this dude. If an NPC tells you after you interact with them or whatever, I'm going to go to this place to do this thing, they quite literally are. So yeah, he just gives you money. So like, dialogue I write is very rarely flavor text. I mean, there is flavor text, but if something seems intentional, it's intentional. So if an NPC is like, I'm going to Verity to rest, you better believe he went to Verity. It's broken. Don't know why that's not working. So stupid. You're supposed to be able to come in here. I don't know what it is. I'll check it tonight and see. So there's actually 2 paths here. I'm actually gonna save like right here because I want to. First of all, where does saving take me? Precisely where I wanted to be. Oh, shoot. Well, let's take this route first. No, this is a good opportunity to get a drink. That's how I'm meant to do. Something just occurred to me. Can I move when he walks in? I'm gonna try to break this. Oh no, I lock off your interactivity. Okay, good. So you can't break that. You probably do know this music if you like Final Fantasy VII. Okay. That's the boring way to do this. Let's do this the fun way. That's much more interesting. Oh my god. Since when did that take so many hits? Good lord. Yeah, I feel that. I kind of feel that same sentiment. Oh, I think maybe arrows are good here. Well, these guys are the arrow dudes, so probably not arrows. Oh, well, that actually wasn't that bad. Ironically, arrows are better. But you know what honestly probably is even better? Yeah, I think they died unless it's that way. Killing him in 2 hits, that is quite a bit better. Alright, well, all the doors are locked like they should be. Yeah, I agree with Soma. It's much more iconic, but it's not. That song's a lot better. What was it? What is that song called? Like Children of the Planet or something like that? Something like that. So this path is mostly the same, except it's a little interesting. You actually get to say yes or no. Currently, the only difference is I'm just gonna say it. The only difference is dialogue. But eventually, I plan on that having more variance. How dare you imprison me? I bomb you now. That timing was good. No, well, okay. That's funny. They used to Soma, yes, but I changed it to just being them two. I might have guards come out. I don't know. I know how I would do it too. Yeah, you can't actually move right away, but obviously you don't have enough time to get across. So I put bombs here to prevent soft locking. Now technically you can still soft lock if you are somehow so bad with bombs you can't do that. At that point, if a player complained that they soft locked here, I would say, well, what were you doing? God. No, I should still probably do something about it. But the idea of that is funny. Would those stairs go to the castle? Eventually, yes. Once the castle exists, then sure, yeah. I mean, the castle does exist. What are you talking about? It's nice to not see placeholders in here. So we actually have multiple things going on with these groups of pirates. This group of pirates. Yeah. So it's interesting. I like this guy's dialogue. This guy's dialogue would answer a player's question of why are pirates associated with magic? Yeah, exactly. And I took the judge a book by its cover and kind of leveled it up. Don't judge a library by the building. Quite literally, like, pirates in my quest are magically inclined. I'm not even kidding. Completely legit. Okay. I will give this battle arena one attempt. Also, let's make sure my save point works, because if it doesn't, then bad things happen. Okay. Since I've overhauled how F16, where F16 takes you in my quest, it's a lot easier to not have a problem. But, you know, I also thought that blue soldier was going to appear outside level 3. So, shows what I know. Yes, Latros. Latros. Hopefully, it'd be cool if I actually get to Latros here. Yeah, it's so much fun. Latros is a really fun fight. A really dangerous fight. And I mean that mechanically, because he does a thing that could literally end your playthrough pretty quickly. So Moosh helped me script him, because he does some real interesting things that would have been really interesting to try to figure out on my own. Yeah, so we had to put in some really good checks to make sure you don't screw yourself. So the bug with my battle arena is that round 1 has too many enemies. I think it's fairly clear that that's present here as well. It's just my battle arena script. Something with spawning enemies, and only with my first round. So also, these enemies are... Alright. These enemies are incredibly tough, because you are definitely not intended to do this now. So that would be an impressive feat if you could beat that battle arena with wooden sword, green mail. Because, yeah, you're facing leveled up enemies. And, especially on Paladin mode. So anyway, yeah, we're on a new overworld. Technically, we were here before, but we are officially here. We're not doing whatever this was and having a cameo visit. This is a visit. Actually, it's not a visit. It's you are locked in this dungeon, make yourself at home situation. You are here and you can't go back. So it is a bit interesting that I do lock you into an overworld that is quite tough, but again, I did advertise that this quest is not for beginners, so yeah, it's gonna be tough. Hammer is really good. Apparently, wow, I really made them weak to the hammer. Alright, hammer's your best friend. Hammer and, I was gonna say hammer and arrows, but technically, candle's also good. Unimplemented. Wow, how did that not hit me? Okay, so hang on, you don't want to use hammer against them. Okay, arrows are good against Octox, got it. So, yep. Are those L weapons which keep appearing on your step animation? Yes, they are. So this village did see some major changes in this demo, featuring now an info shop and a shop. Since it wasn't until Zach's playthrough that I realized I just simply didn't put that a shop or info shop in here. So, yeah. You have a knack for world building and dialogue there, Soma, and I appreciate it. Okay, so Mr. Man tells you what you need to do, but not directly. He just kind of says, go towards this thing. Yeah. So you talk to him. Okay, nothing to do about that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised. he very much enjoys testing your quests. So much so that he talks about testing your quests on my dev streams every time he hops in. You don't get many views. Okay. What the heck? That was not right. Okay, so I actually forgot I did this. Enemy bait is a thing. It doesn't actually serve much purpose yet. Oh wait, hang on. That hint. Yeah, currently enemy bait only serves that purpose. So, yeah, but I actually have some interesting plans with enemy bait. He wonders if his neighbor's alright. I don't know about that. And then that's an info shop now. That house actually was there before, but I just kind of conformed it into an info shop. I have no idea what I even... I don't even know what these hints are. Oh, this is a newer info shop. So these hints are actually good. They're actually worth spending money on. Literally every one of these hints is actually good. I'm so excited that I know how to write good hints. Feels good. In fact, it's funny. The top middle hint and this hint directly connect. I think it was that one. I don't know.